What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world at the expense of his soul? The people of Matatiele live in an untouched and unspoilt area. The reason people live here is because it is one of the few places in the world where the air is clean and the water unpolluted, and where people can find peace and refuge. Rhino Oil and Gas wish to explore the upper Matatiele watershed area for oil and gas. In their exploration to gain the world, they are exploiting the lives and livelihood of the local people. Join me in the meeting held between Rhino Oil and Gas and the community of Matatiele.
So we held a previous meeting with a number of the units and the ward councillors from this area to take advice, as you're doing now, explain the process to them, and then take advice as to how to access rural communities.
You know the chief of this area that you pointed out. I think that Tabachita, Mutesi, Kwebun, Sikobong, Babatane, you know the chief. Let me just give you a hint. He's amongst us. I'm talking about this land. What just needs to happen is that you just say, you know what, let's just end this. But now, all you are lucky with is that somehow we've been civilized. You talk, and talk, and talk, and talk. Otherwise, you just say, Habash. Habash. That means, yeah. Not now, but you just want to kill our future.
Who assesses the EIA application is the Environmental Department or the Petroleum Association.
Okay, so the people who make the decision are the petroleum agency.
So it is like me marking my board matriculation exam.
You could argue that, yes.
That's good, because that's supposed to be a fair process.
So there would have to be compensation for loss. If somebody lives on a piece of land and that land was transformed, that would be an impact and that would be dealt with in the EMP. Okay.
We'll hold you to that.
I would ask a question and just give a statement. The question is why this area?
This area was chosen from geological maps.
Right, so going back from Bora and Pezu, and then back from Uimina, we are 2.5 kilometers. Kalaga Pezu went down. That's what we level of Matatiele. Apina Varenza 2.5 kilometers full. That means you'll be 2.5 kilometers below Matatiele. Now I don't know of any bore in this area that's more than 200 meters. So where will that leave us? Right. I've been managing a lot of bores on my farm. If you don't manage it, it leaves you stone dry.
I heard from the gentleman in the white t-shirt that he's got a lot of focus on research on what's going on underground and what's economically feasible underground in terms of minerals. What are you doing above ground with research, where we're feeding our cattle, where we're extracting our daily water supply? Are you looking at the feasibility of those resources getting damaged in terms of taking them to you gaining the social, economic stuff underground and us getting detrimental impact above ground?
The reality is that Rhino's work is aimed at looking at the underground geology.
I'd like to ask Philip exactly what chemicals are used in fracking.
So those are all available on the internet.
Sorry, not everyone has the internet. I would like to know from you today, please.
I can't recite all the chemicals.
You don't know that?
No, there's very few people who can recite them off by heart.
You see, this is the point I want to make. The point I want to make is you don't even know what the end product is. You don't even know what's going to happen to Matatiele. What chemicals are going to go into our water to poison our children. You don't know that, but you want to carry on with your exploration. Right? We don't know either. And we want to be informed. We want to know exactly what you plan to do to our beautiful country with pristine mountains. It's not Texas. If you want to mess up a country, don't mess up Texas. This is our country. This is our Matatiele. It's a beautiful, pristine area, the most beautiful place in South Africa to us. and yet you don't know what the end product is, and you want us with limited understanding, with limited access to the internet, with limited knowledge of chemicals. I've got a degree in chemistry, but others don't. And now you want to come and ask us whether we think this is a good idea or not. We tell you categorically it is not a good idea. You are not welcome in our area. Get that message.
Because government sitting in their office on the third floor doesn't know what the people want. So the purpose of this process is to get that response.
The response has been no. And all the meetings you've held, the response is no. There is social, there's environmental, and there's ecological issues that need to be addressed in this process. This man is a South African. He comes with Texan money in a place he doesn't live to take risks that he won't stand up for. The answer has been no in every single place we've gone. What part of no are you battling with?
We continue with the process up to the point where we are meeting, I hope, with the trading agency next week to reevaluate the process. How do we continue? Does it continue?
How can you stand there, your generation, and know something intrinsically that it's wrong and try and promote it? You are meant to be fixing this world, not carry on with the rate.
Do you think that we are going to change our minds about the safety of this water in a year, or 2 years, or 3 years, or 50 years?
Never.
Do you think we're going to change our minds, Phil? Do you think the people of Matatiele are going to change their minds about having safe, clean drinking water? Yes or no?